Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today this Floridian, this island girl Floridian will be talking about winter fragrances. What do I know about winter fragrances? More than you think. Anyways, if you're interested, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big up your whole entire self. Truly, truly, truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, now's the time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. And make sure your notification bell is turned on so you will be notified every single time I upload. That is such a mouthful, I'm telling you. Anyways, as always, let's get into my scent of the day. So today I decided to pull for this very inexpensive gem. And this is Guess Seductive Noir. So this is to me it's like a kind of like aromatic kind of vanilla fragrance. It's really nice for a designer fragrance, to be honest, for Guess. Very long lasting. So there's sage in here, bergamot. Oh gosh, yes. Sage, bergamot, peony. There's Irish jasmine, and in the base there's some vanilla and Haitian vetiver. So it's kind of woody. It's a little bit sweet, little bit floral, but all in all, they come together and they do give you like this really sexy, seductive fragrance. I would say it's feminine, and I do believe that you could wear this in cooler weather. So this could actually be a very affordable, pretty winter fragrance. So this is Guess Seductive Noir, my scent of the day. Okay, so let's get into the fragrances then. I have 10 of them here that I do believe are great for cold weather, great for the winter. So yeah, let's go. So the first one is no stranger to the channel, and this is Oud Bouquet from Lancome. Y'all already know that this fragrance is a beast. This is a beast of a fragrance, giving you 12 plus hours on your skin, even more time on your clothes. So this is Oud Praline Rose Saffron Vanilla. It's very heavy, it's very dense, it's very sweet. Like I said, very long lasting, monstrous sillage, monstrous projection. Does its thing. Like, you will not be disappointed in this fragrance. It is not for everyone, okay? That you have to be able to deal with a heavy, almost stifling fragrance. So for instance, if it's cold outside and you work in like a nursing home or a hospital and it's warm in there, spray lightly because you're going to choke everybody out. But if it's cold outside and you're going to be outside in the cold, spray liberally, because this thing, yeah, this will fill up a room. It will announce you before you even get there. Yeah, great for cold weather. Amazing fragrance. I love this. I will own this as long as I can find it. So yep, this is Oud Bouquet from Maison Lancome. Okay, next up I have this one right here, and people don't talk about this, but this is a fragrance that I'm really loving, you know. Very surprised that I actually love it, but I do. So this one is called JOAL, and it's from, yeah, I can never say the name of the house, but yeah, we'll pop it up on the screen. I'm not gonna butcher it, not today. So this fragrance right here is for the chocolate hazelnut lovers. So, you know, a lot of gourmand notes, they do work better, like heavy gourmands work better in the cooler weather because, you know, when you're wearing something that's sweet and foody and whatnot, you'll get stifled if it's hot. So this one right here, perfect, and I have the thing backwards, of course. Perfect for cold weather. So it's cacao, it's hazelnut, what else is in here? Dark chocolate, tonka bean. So if you want to smell like somebody spilled like Nutella all over you, JOAL is your guy. JOAL is your girl. But seriously, it's like a really nutty, chocolatey fragrance. So very literal, very photorealistic, very chocolatey. In terms of performance, gives me about 6 hours on the skin, 5 to 6 hours on the skin. The projection and the sillage, I will say it's minimal, even when you overspray. So it's a very comforting fragrance, and that's why I believe it's a very good fragrance for the colder weather. It will push through. Imagine wearing this on your skin, spraying it on your coat, you know, and I can only imagine. I've not been in a cold weather situation for a minute. So yeah, JOAL from this house right here, I do believe is a very nice fragrance for chocolate and nut lovers for the winter season. So if you have not smelled this, please get your nose on it. I got mine from Lucky Scent, I think. And I think I've seen it on like discount sites. Not 100% sure, but I'll link whatever I find below. So yep, this is JOAL. Gorgeous fragrance. And this is, it's actually an extrait. So yeah, that makes it even better. Okay, so next up we have this one right here from Elie Saab, and this is Girl of Now, but this is the Girl of Now Shine. Now, I had Girl of Now, the original, but child, I used every ounce of that fragrance, and I just need a new one. But both of them, I do believe that both of them are appropriate for cold weather. But this one, you know, I feel like this one is a little bit more versatile, you know, with the pineapple note in the opening. It gives it more of like a fruity, lighter vibe, whereas Girl of Now is heavier, like nuttier, you know what I mean. But I do believe that this will work in the wintertime too. Reason why, they're just very unapologetic in the way they perform, you know. They're not backing down for anybody. 12 plus hours, y'all. Loud fragrance. So this opens with pineapple, there's pear, there's bitter almond, there's vanilla, there's patchouli. A lot of things in this fragrance that come together, nicely blended. Like I said, very versatile, but could push through that winter weather. It's sweet, it's enveloping, it could be very loud. I mean, yeah, gives me like literally 8, 9, 10 hours on the skin. Of course, it gives me more time when it's warmer, but in the cooler weather, still about 7 hours. So this is Girl of Now Shine from the house of Elie Saab. Okay, next up is this one right here from Jette Pames, and this is Gourmand BAKHOOR. Now, this is for my caramel lovers. This is a caramel bomb. I'm going to say it again. This is a caramel bomb. You have to be into a very sweet, very dense, very thick caramel, somewhat creamy, a little bit lactonic fragrance in order for you to enjoy this. There's also incense. There's also leather. I don't get those. All I get is caramel. So there's caramel, milk, smoke. Oh, where the smoke there? That's in the opening, and in the middle there's caramel, some incense, and some leather. In the base there's toffee and more incense. This fragrance is a little different. Not for everybody. Yes, it's sweet. Yes, it's very dense. But that incense that's listed in the middle and in the base, when the fragrance dries down, you do get a little kind of smoky vibe. So it's like sweet and smoky. I would say it's a little bit like, By the Fireplace has more like a marshmallowy smoky vibe, where this one, it's like caramel and a hint, just a tiny hint of smoke in the dry down. And I think the smoke is coming from the incense. But yeah, you have to enjoy something that's thick. Very, very thick. So if you're not into a thick, creamy, slightly lactonic fragrance, stay away from this, because the caramel is caramelling, so is the toffee, and so is, oh my gosh, the milk. The milk in the opening, you could definitely get it. So yep, this is Jette Pames. This is Gourmand BAKHOOR. Next up is this one right here, where I've been talking about this since I've gotten it. And this is Tobacco Honey from the House of Guerlain. I won't hold you. This is honey. Honey. This is honey. Honey, honey, honey. This is so sweet. This is so strong. This will push through any weather. You could be in Antarctica. You can wear this. You will smell amazing. And like I said in previous videos, you have to be into a really sweet, very dense, very sweet. Did I say sweet? Yeah, a very sweet, realistic honey note. Or else you're not going to like this. The tobacco is there, but it's barely there. It's the honey that is the star of the show, honey. Definitely that. So, yep, this is Tobacco Honey from the House of Guerlain. I think this will be amazing. Okay, next up is this one right here from the House of Bond number 9, and this is New Harlem. New Harlem, y'all. People don't really speak about this. I think the only other person I've seen talking about this is simply Aisha. I love this fragrance, obviously. This is your aromatic maple syrup. Gorgeous. This is a beautiful fragrance. Amazing for cold weather because it is thick, it is dense. Again, you have to love something that's sweet and dense to enjoy this. So it opens with some lavender. In the middle, I think there's some coffee, some vanilla in the base, patchouli, tonka bean. Amazing, amazingness. This lasts on the skin. Gives me about 6 to 7 hours with definitely moderate sillage, moderate projection. Again, you have to love something sweet. This develops so nicely on me, y'all. So beautifully. You spray it on and like you get this burst of lavender. But then when the dry down comes along, you're getting like IHOP. You are getting the sweet kind of maple syrup kind of vibe. You just want to lick yourself. Like literally. Compliment getting also. Like I think people are taken, they're taken by surprise. Be like, yeah, you smell like IHOP. You smell like maple syrup. But if you know anything about Bond number 9 and the way they do their gourmands, their gourmands are not gourmandy. You know, they still smell very perfumey. So although this would be classified as a gourmand, there is a very perfume aspect to this fragrance. So yeah, this is New Harlem from the House of Bond number 9, New York. If you haven't already gotten your nose on it, try it, y'all. Get a little sample, see what it does. I want to know. Next up, we have this guy right here from the House of Tom Ford, and this is Vanille Fatale. So this one is sexy, y'all. It's spicy. We're kind of like taking a different direction than what we've been doing so far. So far we've had like really sweet fragrances, and this one is not sweet. It's very spicy, very seductive. This is rum, myrrh, there's barley, coffee, there's vanilla, there's rose. Very seductive fragrance. I love me some Vanille Fatale. I'm not really a big fan of Tom Ford as a fragrance brand, but Vanille Fatale is like one of my faves. Yeah. Very woody, very spicy, very aromatic. So if you want something super sweet, this is not the one. But this will push through. This will push through any weather, my opinion. Because it's so like, you know, spicy, and there's this dense aspect about the fragrance. Absolutely enjoy it. Vanille Fatale, when I wear it, I use it for date nights, etc. I do feel like a femme fatale when I put it on. It's sexy. I said sexy so many times. It's just very alluring to me. So yeah, I really do believe that this is a great fragrance for cold weather. When I wear this, typically I'm out on a date night, 4 hours, I'm good. I'm not sure what it does beyond that, because typically I would come home, take a shower, you know, wash it off. But yeah, get your nose on it if you haven't already. Not a compliment snatcher, but you know, I enjoy the fragrance, so it doesn't matter if I get compliments or not. So yep, this is Vanille Fatale from the House of a Tom Ford. Get it on sale. Don't pay full price for these things. Tom Ford's ridiculous with these prices. Okay, so next up we have this fragrance right here from the house of Giorgio Armani, and this is Sea Intense. Y'all know what this smells like. This is a thick black currant deliciousness. So there's black currant syrup in the opening. There's some rose, some benzoin, and patchouli. Y'all, this is sexy. This is very seductive. This is very alluring. This is long lasting. This will push through. This will push through the cold. Okay? I love this fragrance. I don't get to wear it. I wear the original Sea a little bit more because for me in my climate, I gotta go lightly. I gotta spray it lightly when I'm pulling for Sea Intense. So as it gets a little cooler, as it is today we're 46 degrees in Florida. It is winter, okay? It is winter today. We don't know what tomorrow brings, but today is a great day to pull for something like Sea Intense because it is intense. It is thick. It is sweet, but it's delicious. I haven't smelled the new one because I think they dropped another one this year. I haven't smelled it to like compare it, but I know that I do love this one. So yep, gives me about 7 hours on the skin. I would say it projects a whole lot. The sillage is there because I do get compliments when I wear this fragrance. So yeah, this is Sea Intense from the house of Giorgio Armani. Great fragrance for cold weather. Okay, next up is this sexy girl right here. And this is Passion de l'Amour from the house of Sillage. Y'all know this is sexy. This is a very sexy, sexy fragrance, and I do believe it's amazing for this time of year. I think you can pull it off like in the evenings all year round, of course, depending on your geography, but yeah, this is gorgeous. So you have raspberry, you have saffron, in the base there's some oud. It just gives the fragrance some more depth, some more sexiness. Woo, I love it. It's definitely, what is it? A weapon of mass seduction. It's one of those. It's so sexy. It lasts forever on the skin. Some ladies say it's too oudy and the oud takes over and that they wish they could smell some more raspberry and stuff in the fragrance. I'm good with what I'm getting, okay? I am absolutely happy with what I'm smelling. I get to smell the oud. I get to smell the vanilla, the lavender. I get to smell all of that in the base. And I love it. I love it. It develops so gorgeously on my skin. Magically. Magic in a bottle. My guy loves this on me. He really does. And yeah. Great for the winter time. Think of yourself spraying this on. Let's say you live in New York City. You know, you spray it on. And you know, you're about to take the number 2 train and all the fellas are like, oh, oh, oh. I know people are like, the train. Yeah, if you live in New York, you know, you take the train. It's fun. I miss the subway. Anyways, Passion de l'Amour. Lord, let me close my thing good. From the house of Sillage. Gorgeous fragrance. Gives me about 6 hours on the skin. Projection. Sillage. Gorgeous again. Love it. Love it. It will push through in the winter time. Great fragrance for this time of year. For any occasion, actually. So I just typically use it for date night. Okay, last but certainly not least, one of the newest gems that was added into my collection over the holidays. I got this one for Christmas. And this is MAHNI CASSONADE from the house of Navitus in collaboration with Sharita M. So this is like vanilla. It's a very pretty vanilla fragrance. There's vanilla ice cream. There's toffee. What else is in here? Vanilla caviar, brown sugar, amberwood, cashmere. Very pretty fragrance. Great for this time of year. I think it's going to push through the winter months like most vanillas, right? I enjoy this one. It's very enveloping. It's light though. It's not a really, on me, it doesn't like project to the world. I live in this very pretty bubble. But to me, it's not like a basic, straightforward vanilla. There's a little more to this fragrance than just vanilla and vanilla ice cream. It has a little bit of depth. Gives me about 5 hours on the skin. Like I said, Not very loud, but when people come close to you, they will smell you. And I've gotten compliments wearing this fragrance so far since I've owned it. So yeah, this is MAHNI CASSONADE, and I'm definitely just absolutely enamored with the bottle. The bottle is fabulous, y'all. Bottle is fabulous. Probably one of my favorite bottles. It's just really pretty the way it's done. So yeah, this is MAHNI CASSONADE from Navitus Parfums. Very pretty, very great for this time of year. Try it if you haven't already. Yeah, let me know. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, now is the time. Please tell me in the comments below, what are you pulling for in this winter season? Or if you live in Florida or the Caribbean and you're fake winter. I remember living in Grenada. It's like, 70 degrees and people like, oh gosh, it's cold outside. Cold where? It's not cold, but that's island cold. Anyways, let me know the fragrances that you are pulling for in this cold weather, in the winter time. Which fragrances are your go-to for this time of year? As you guys know, I live in Florida, so I kind of struggle with this sometimes, but I don't really have too many cold weather fragrances because I don't get to wear them. I kind of pull for things or purchase things that I know that in the cooler times I can wear it and overspray, but when it's warmer I can still wear it, just not spray as much, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you're wearing, y'all. What you're wearing in the cold weather. And like I always say, we could be anything in this world we want to be with hard work and dedication, perseverance. But if we're not there yet, and even if we're there, smell like good people. Smell fabulous at all times. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.